Hello everybody. Today we're going to learn how to back up the data on your computer. For that end, I have another computer to which I'm going to connect remotely, as you can see here. This computer doesn't have anything installed other than the operating system and the updates and the basic firewall configuration. So in this computer, we're going to do a few things. First, we go to my PC. We can see that I only have the local C drive, which is a physical hard drive. What we're going to do next is access the disk management. In order to do that, we click the Windows key plus E. And as you can see there is the disk management. Or we can go to Control Panel. Then we go to Administrative Tools. Then we have to look for, where is it? Oh, come on, where is it? I don't see it. Come on, come on. Oh, there it is, Computer Management. So we click on it, and it's going to take us to the same place. Well, I'm going to close what we don't need. I go to Disk Management, click on it, and as you can see, I have my three hard drives, physical hard drives. Each hard drive is of 500 gigabytes. As you can see here, the disk 0 is my local one where the operating system is installed, which is my C drive. I have these other two. These two hard drives are not new, so this means it's going to take a little time to configure. Now, if I right click on one of them, I'm going to create a simple volume. So I'm going to leave everything on default. So I'm going to go to this configuration for both. Go next. I can choose the letter. I'm going to leave it in D. I go next. Everything is by default. And next. And this format is very quick. I'm going to do the same for the other. I have the E letter assigned to it. It's going to take a few seconds. Now, yes, it's finished. I have the two hard drives. This is the way you can do, you enable two hard drives. Now, what we want to do is to back up the data on your computer. This data can be anything, as I mentioned before. So what is going to happen is these two hard drives are going to become one, logically, but obviously I still have two. In order for me to do that, I have to first understand that, like I said, these two hard drives are not new. They're going to take some time to configure this arrangement, which is RAID 1. Excuse me, that's RAID 0. So in order to do that, I'm going to delete these two, delete the volume. Okay, it's gone, as you can see. Now I'm going to proceed to delete the other one, delete volume. It's gone. Well, it's gone now. And now I have my three hard drives again. Now we're going to proceed to configure them. Well, these two, disk 1 and disk number 2. It's also called a mirror volume, which means everything that I put in one hard drive is going to be automatically replicated to the other. This way we can locally in my desktop computer, I can back up all the data I need. All right. Well, is there anything I'm forgetting? I believe not. So we proceed. Now we have these different options there. I'm going to go to the third one. I'm going to explain what these other do, span and strip volume, in another video. For this one, we're going to do the volume, the mirror volume. So we click next on this one, and for the mirror volume, I have to have at least two hard drives. In this case, I have, well, two. They are the same size. It's not mandatory for them to be the same size, but it's better for them to be the same size. So you can do it that way easily. I'm going to click add my disk 2 to the array. Now we have that. We are going to leave that by default. We are going to use the entire capacity of the hard drives. Now we can proceed to the next step. Oh, I forgot to mention. This can be either a mechanical disk or SSD. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, now I can choose. I'm going to choose another letter, which is going to be letter M. You can choose anyone. We click Next. We're going to leave everything as default. As you can see here, it says I have 2 disks and the volume size is 500 gigs. Now we come up with a warning. It says the operation you have selected will convert the selected disks to dynamic disks. So they're going to convert them from basic to dynamic. Any disk array that we want to use, let's say mirrored, strip, or expand, is going to go through the same process. So we cannot do anything about it. We're going to click yes. And as you can see here, something is changing. It's changing to dynamic right now, disk 1 and disk 2. Let's give it some more seconds, so you're going to see the configuration. Okay, let's give it a few more seconds. All right, anytime now. There. As you can see, the process has started. You can also see that the color has changed from, well, we had blue for the operating system, and before they were black because they were not active. Now they have changed to red. That's the color Windows has chosen to make clear that it's going to become a mirror volume. Now we're going to leave this run for a time because it's going to take more than 10 minutes. Now we're back. So most than an hour has passed, and we can see that both are ready to use. Now what we can see here is the volume M, but we only have one. That's because these 2 hard drives have become one logically. We still have 2, but we are only going to see 1 in our operating system. So we have the letter M that we have assigned, and what's going to happen, everything that I put in this volume called M, is going to be replicated to the other disk. That's what I want to make very clear. You are only going to see 1, so don't panic. Nothing has gone wrong. Now we access the file. As you can see, it's empty. I'm going to create a test document, a new document. So I'm going to call this mirror, and I'm also going to create a folder. So I'm going to name the folder. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to break the mirror setup. And now I'm going to put a file inside, another document inside the folder. Now I go back. You can see I have my files. And this demonstration is going to work if either of your hard drives that are in the RAID array suffer for some inconvenience. Let's say one stopped working, or well, one is compromised or anything, or you simply want to use the other hard drive because you have more ways to protect your data. Now the next process, like I said, is to break this array. So they are not going to be logically together. They are going to be separated again. So in order for me to do that, I can do in either of them. I'm going to choose this disk 2. So I have remove mirror and break mirror volume. So I'm going to choose the option break mirror volume. Yes. This should be actually faster than the other process. So what's going to happen now, this M volume is going to become 2 again. So as you can see here, it has worked. My two disks, disk 1 and disk 2, remain as a dynamic disk. They have not been reverted to basic. So we have now disk volume D and volume M. So what we should see in both volumes are the files that I have created a few minutes ago. As you can see, I have my file folder, I have my mirror document, and if I go to volume D, I should see the same thing. Well, I check again, I'm going to delete it. Now I'm going to access volume D. As you can see here, I have my both files. I mean, my folder and my file. And as you can, I have also deleted the TXT document from volume M, and that doesn't affect volume D because they are not in an arrayed configuration anymore. I'm sorry, not arrayed, in a RAID configuration anymore. So with this, I wanted to show you that this is a good way to protect your data locally. And other ways are to save your documents in the cloud. However, unless you have a really big space in the cloud, you won't be able to save your documents. For instance, Google OneDrive has 15 gigs. That's a lot. But what if you have videos? What if you have, I don't know, movies? What if you are a content creator and you have a lot of stuff going on? Perhaps you are not going to have enough space in Google. But in this case, you can put any kind of any size hard drive, and you will be able to save your data, to back it up. Well, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, leave a like. I'm going to be doing more videos about computers and about servers and about networking. And if you want to know more about this, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.